Hi, today we're going to teach you how to teach a toothbrushing routine to your child with autism spectrum disorder using a visual routine. We're going to teach you how to make the routine, talk about ways to teach the routine, and give tips for a successful teaching experience.
When teaching an individual with ASD a routine, research has shown that using pictures or visuals with tech support is a very effective way to teach. Individuals with ASD do best when they know what to expect, what the routine is, when they'll be done, and have limited verbal input. Although it may seem stressful at first, learning a routine has been shown to reduce stress with individuals on the autism spectrum.
When creating a visual routine at home, remember to use visuals that are appropriate to the person's comprehension level. There are many different types of levels of representation. The actual object, a miniature object, or parts of the object. Color photos or black and white photos. Color drawing, black and white line drawing, writing, any of those levels will work. We tell parents it's best to see what they're using at school to see what the appropriate level of representation is for their child. Be sure to use clear and appropriate terminology. For example, say brush your teeth instead of brush your teethies. When your child gets older, this will be something that will be hard to change. A helpful way to figure out the steps within a routine is to complete the routine yourself and make a mental note of each step as you complete it. There are a number of ways to create the visuals needed for the routine at home. You can take pictures of your child doing each step. You can draw the pictures yourself. Google Images has great pictures to use. You can also use pictures from already made products such as Boardmaker, Pix4Pex, or the website Do to Learn.
The visual schedule we will refer to during this video was created using Google Images. We've provided a link to the PDF for this visual routine on our website, and you'll also notice there are several other examples of visual routines for brushing teeth. You'll notice that these routines use actual pictures as well as line drawings.
When teaching routines, it's important to be consistent, patient, use as little words as possible. It's important to teach independence and watch for signs of confusion. Back off as soon as possible so your child learns to do the routine independently without you being a part of it. It's important to reinforce often for a job well done, not just for completing it correctly. Now Genoa and I are going to walk you through a toothbrushing routine. We're going to show you how to introduce a new routine, how to use a reinforcement system, and how to use the different levels of prompts. It's time to brush your teeth. Okay. You can brush your teeth. Look, we're working for Pinterest. Nice. Okay. Get toothpaste. Take cap off. Look, what's next? Put on toothpaste. Nice job. You are doing such a nice job brushing your teeth. You earn your first smiley face. Okay. Oh, what's next? Get brush wet. Nice job. Look. Brush top left. Nice job. Bottom. Wow, you are doing such a good job brushing your teeth. You've earned another tooth. Move it to the other side. There you go. Good job. And the bottom. There, good working. Look. Brush front teeth. Wow, nice job. Brush tongue. Rinse brush. And you can rinse your mouth. Ready? Spit. Put cap on. Good job. Put it away. And wow, you did a great job brushing your teeth. Look, you finished all the steps. Nice job. You earned 5 teeth. You got Pinterest. Good job. Next, we're going to watch Michael following his visual routine.
Take cap off. Top left and top bottom. Bottom left. Wow. Put cap on. Rinse toothbrush. Put away toothbrush. Toothpaste. Put brush away. And white face. Okay, I did it.
Michael did a great job brushing his teeth. It's important to remember he's been brushing his teeth for a long time. When he first learned, it took years of practice and lots of daily work.
The routine you create for your child may look different than Michael's or the one we created for this video. Everyone's needs are different, and there are many factors to consider when creating a routine. Factors to consider include your child's age, any motor impairments or sensory needs, the interest level of your child, and any additional expectations like mouthwash. If you're a parent of a younger child and your child needs help putting the toothpaste on the toothbrush, that's okay. Just make sure that they practice the rest of the routine as independently as possible, so when they're ready to add that skill of putting the toothpaste on their toothbrush, it doesn't alter their routine that they have been practicing. Any additional steps could be completed by an adult if their child has a motor impairment. Some individuals might need additional expectations added to their routine. For example, you might need to add extra steps for the number of times the individual brushes each side of their mouth, the amount of time they spend brushing their teeth, or additional steps such as spit, wipe face, or turn off the water. When placing the visual routine in the bathroom or where the individual will be brushing their teeth, make sure the placement is visibly accessible every time they brush their teeth. For example, at eye level or within reaching distance, not too high and not put away.
Since visual routines can be rather long, you're going to want to find a way to acknowledge when each step has been done along the process. You can cross it off, you can take it off using Velcro or double-stick tape, you can just point to each step as you go, or some kids need nothing at all. They can just look with their eyes at each step and don't need any way to show finish. Watching others model toothbrushing may help the individual see an activity as a typical expectation of life. Toothbrushing models can be found everywhere. In your home, you or a sibling brushing their teeth, models on TV, commercials, videos from the internet, and daily shows that they watch.
Many individuals with ASD have various degrees of sensory needs. In order to meet your child's needs, you may need to modify their toothbrushing routine. Examples of modification may include using just water instead of toothpaste, or slowly introducing the feeling of the toothbrush in steps. If the individual refuses to put the toothbrush in their mouth, you might begin by simply introducing the toothbrush to them by letting them hold the toothbrush and mouth the toothbrush without the expectation of actually brushing their teeth. Next steps may include increasing the time they have the toothbrush in their mouth, and then proceed to moving the toothbrush inside the individual's mouth in a brushing motion.
If the individual is struggling to buy into the routine, you might try engaging them in the routine by using a positive reinforcement system, singing songs, using a blinking or vibrating toothbrush, or you could use a special character toothbrush.
One final tip, remember to reinforce your child for a job well done, or at least trying really hard. You don't need the toothbrushing routine to be perfect, just complete.
Take the time to be patient, positive, and consistent. It will be well worth it. You will have an independent person, and that's what we want for all our kids on the autism spectrum.